What up, fam? Oh, okay, today we're talking about what to do with your 9 to 5. If you have one, maybe you don't. Maybe you're too young, and or maybe you work at a retail store or something. Um, Basically, I would always say, do your best, make your goals, stick to your goals. Every job you have is a step closer to the goal you're trying to realize. Whether you're looking to open your own business, whether you're looking to finish a degree, or you're looking for something else. I don't know. Whatever that thing may be. And creating goals is good. Being adaptable is good. That means shifting the goal, pivoting when necessary. The goal is just kind of like, okay, I see it there. It's a vision. And as I get there, it may look differently. Because working in a regular 9 to 5, the future of work of this 9 to 5 is going to change, especially after the pandemic. So much has changed. Things are still looking to change. Industries are shifting. Some industries aren't. They're archaic and old. And I'm realizing that with the work that I have, that working with some clients are like, you guys are back in the Stone Age. And they don't want to shift because, I mean, whatever they're doing is actually working. So I always say, if you're going to work to build a cash flow, live below your means, just like financial people always say, save a lot of money, invest money, uh, come up with some ideas for you to do your own thing. While you're at work, build skills. Take on specific projects if you have the time to learn a skill that's going to help you selfishly, um, and always be looking, like ABL, especially in this with the layoffs. And part of my job literally every day is to talk to people. Like, I'm talking to people all the time, and I'm gathering information from both sides. I'm gathering information from companies, I'm gathering information from people that are on the ground looking for work. There's no loyalty. I've met with people who worked at a company for 20 plus years, providing them all the loyalty, not leaving, not being one of these job hoppers out there, just really sticking to it, and they get laid off. Like nothing too. Like, literally you wake up one day and you're just locked out, just like you probably saw in the news with Facebook and well, Meta and Google and all these other companies. There's no loyalty anymore. And I think that now that there's no more loyalty, especially people feeling this, they're gonna be like, I'm not gonna do that again. The world of work is gonna change. With no loyalty, how can you build a company where people, unless they just like the work and they don't give two craps about what y'all do, they just care about doing the work. And there's people like that where they just care about the job. They don't really care about the company. I can hear the BS when I'm like, why do you want to work for this company? I literally can hear the BS behind people's like saying, but I'm like, hey, I know you're here just wanting to make a buck, bro. I get it. Do your thing. And that's it. They care more about, making the money to provide for their family and things like that. They do what they need to do, which totally respect that. But I think the future of work is going to be where people don't care anymore about the company mission and I care about the culture. It's like, no, they want, at least older people, maybe my generation, and let me know if you think otherwise. People are just going to be like, you know what? The loyalty in the past, what happened with these layoffs is terrible. I don't want that to happen again. So I'm always going to be ready to jump if I need to. I'm always going to be looking for other jobs. I'm always going to be, seeking ways that I can do my own business. And it's happening a lot. I mean, every time a recession hits, and then the government says we're not in a recession, I think we've been in a small one for the last year or so. But as we move into a recession, people start building businesses, and some of them become very successful. You got like Airbnb, for instance, and some don't, and that's totally okay. I think when it comes to your 9 to 5, just use it as a means to an end. That's it. Use it, put in good work. I would always say, still do good work. I still do good work, even though I've been in jobs where I absolutely despised, I despised the job. I didn't really like the people I worked with, and not everyone, but like certain individuals. And I still made sure to come in and do the right work. I made sure to be available. I made sure to really support the people that I worked with, because I'm the type, I'm in service. I'm a follower of God, and God says to be in service, and that's what I've done for the last 8 9 years since I've been working like a traditional like job. Been working a traditional job. So do that. I mean, if you're not in a 9 to 5, just expect that the world is not all that it's cracked up to be. You look at things like The Office, or you look at things like Silicon Valley, these like comedy shows about office politics or working in tech or whatever the case may be. And there's a reason why they turn it into comedy, because some of that stuff is real. Some of that stuff really happens, and they make a joke out of it, but you're like, damn, like that sucks. And that's why you need to work for your own selfish goals and selfish needs, and help who you want to help.